going to invest on, so we don't lose our.
Right, okay, guys, we're
Perfect
live. An
for a
audio
new
is
launch.
live.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
You know, if since you and I are on the same time zone, if you need anything, you know, you're welcome to call, and I can get on stuff. I have time. If you need, I'm available.
All right. Thank you.
Guys, so we're all live, so just check if you have hot mics. Make sure your YouTube is muted if you're watching the stream.
Yeah, guys, I just always like to say, if you've come over from watching our Dev from the Zen, welcome back. This part of our show is usually just us chilling back, chatting, and just generally hanging out. This is a time for you guys to just come join us, chill out, ask your questions. Everybody's welcome to come to the Discord group and interact with everyone. We've got a friendly team, fairly good knowledge base here. So yeah, just chill, ask questions.
Did we
think
say
we
where
do
we're all
whale
from?
watching.
Does nobody else do that anymore?
I think whale watching starts at what, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, a little bit later.
Yeah, whale watching usually starts when Nick gets around, and Nick
Yeah.
is our resident, shows you how to hunt for the people using bots and how to get your own back on them.
The bot hunter.
Yeah, bots and whales. He'll show you where people are, what people are doing. He'll show you how to read your books, how to try and make much better investments, and not get greedy and lose all your money.
This is a wonderful thing you guys are doing. It's a wealth of information all in one place. It's great. It's really helpful for us new people coming in.
Yeah, I agree. Hatchet. Oh, he's muted himself. I thought he was going to talk about the Bitcoin BIP stuff.
Yeah, so the fork has got everybody talking again. It's a real threat again.
Yeah.
I'm kind of going off to bed now, but I think what would be an interesting topic to talk now. I mean, maybe let's go through what are the top, like, 3 to 5 coins in your portfolio at the moment. Like, is there any coins that you are holding long? Are there any coins that you're holding short? Are there any coins that you're specifically excited about?
Hey guys, we have another person in the Zen Cash team that always want to join also. So we're gonna have 2 more developer. No, it's gonna be 2 more people. He's a PhD in crypto finance.
Wow, is he coming in now?
Well, that would be really handy.
All right, so I'm just gonna set up everything. So next time we're doing the live chat, so everybody can know what's going on also. So I don't know if I should. Hope you had a good time with work, the live session. Yeah, yes I did. So I'm gonna make sure I set up everything, and I'll let you guys know what's going on also. Be right back, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome stuff. See what happens when we all pull together. A bunch.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real.
You gotta keep it real.
Very simple.
So Frosty was saying, here's an interesting topic. What happens to the 300,000 BTC in American government custody now?
I never even heard of that. Who knows?
They hodl.
Yeah.
They're hodling long term. Here we go. Let's see if we can take a look at that.
Yeah, if they're not making any money on it, they want to regulate it. That's usually what the government does here. Every fucking time.
And then they'll make a law where they can seize it legally.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Hey guys, I'm dropping a link in the Discord. It's my wife's most recent Steam It post. Well,
Why is everybody quiet? I'm busy logging a fault here on my landline,
I
guys.
think
So
Frosty's got everyone reading. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, all the pretty pictures going on in Discord chat right now.
Master Norton.
Oh, hold on.
Master Norton.
So, how many of you guys are going to get those master nodes for Zen?
If
Oh,
I could get
halfway
enough
there.
coins, I'd get one.
I already have the coins for them, but as soon as they launch, obviously I will definitely get mine up and running ASAP.
I think I want to do the thing where you kind of bring somebody on and teach them how to set up a wallet and things like that, because I can do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Master Norton.
Yeah,
How
the
many do you
developer
get
said.
for a referral of one person?
He said if you go back on the YouTube channel, you can review the video again and watch it again. He said that there is information out there how you can help Zen, so they're gonna run campaigns where they call on community to help them, and you will be rewarded. So just be sure to follow them on Twitter and all their social channels. I'm sure they will release that info.
Yeah, I'm at work, so I can't really do too much. I did come into the channel, into the voice channel, on one of my deliveries as they were beginning to talk about that. So I heard all that. I heard about the master nodes. I heard about everything up until the end. Actually, I just didn't know. I thought that was like a social campaign where, like, if you had a way to get like a lot of people, to reach a lot of people, then you could get 75. I didn't know if it was because she just said the referral for one person or whatever. Because I mean, I could tell one or two people, but
Yeah, sure.
it'd be a little more difficult for me.
We'll get
without having
that
a very
info and just post it in the Discord for sure, man.
Okay, I have their Slack. I've got their invite to the Slack, and I've got their website, so I'll be able to figure all that out then.
Cool, man.
Oh, another question: are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, hey YouTube.
And your face is the face that we're using as the backsplash.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, good to hear your voice again, Kat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This cloud looks crazy. Oh wow.
You vaping, bro?
Sorry. Huh? No, I'm driving. Wow. No, I'm driving. I'm talking on my phone and doing my job. But this cloud is pretty crazy, pretty gnarly looking. I know that's kind of not in the cryptoverse, the topic, but real world stuff.
We can see if there's a cloud coin. See what's up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Right underneath it, it's really
It's
low.
called
too.
rain.
I would say that this cloud is only maybe
Yeah, the
500-600
condensate.
feet off the ground.
I thought it was interesting how he was saying how like their whole take on nodes and how they're trying to keep the scarcity, like they're not trying to keep it scarce. Like it's different than whatever I've seen other coins have been trying to do.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see. I hope they succeed, and I wish them all the best. It looks really legit and like a great team behind it, so I think they will do well.
And anytime that a dev will come and speak to a bunch of people who are so new to a space like this channel is, I mean that shows that they're solid also.
So what coins are worth investing, guys? Have you guys checked something interesting out? Is there something new out there?
Let me see.
So guys, if you are watching on YouTube, join our Discord. We are here 24/7. We are a bunch of cool people hanging out. Anybody's welcome. There's no
And who
censorship in this
started this
Discord.
room? Who started the room?
Myself, DK Reaper, Mark Boy, and Elaine started it. Everything went quiet and down, and people wanted to.
No, I know.
hang
I
out.
was here. I was here when we started it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few of us banded together and thought we needed somewhere else to be able to go to just talk about whatever we wanted to talk about.
So yeah, there's no censorship. Anybody is welcome. We just do not advocate pump and dumps. We are all against that stuff. We want to help people and make sure they make the right choices. The crypto space is like the wild west, and it's not good for the industry to have people come in and get burned. So yeah, that's our mission. We just want to help people, and feel free to ask any one of the people in this Discord. I can vouch for every single one of them in here. They are all good people, and they will go out of their way to make sure to help you guys.
Especially now with all these recent, like Linda coin getting pumped and dumped, and chain coin getting pumped up and just dumped on. A lot of people are getting taken advantage of and misinformed. Oh, like a lot of people aren't doing proper research, so we try and encourage learning about the stuff, and we can talk here about if you have any questions, or if you think something might be fishy, or if you think something might be a good opportunity. There's people in here that will help you look into those things.
This group became like a giant intelligence service. We've got people all over the crypto space looking into everything. And it's a great place where people come in and share information, and that's very important. Information is one of the most important things.
People from all over the world. Well, like I don't know how many different countries we have in this Discord chat, but there's a lot of different nationalities and minds and thinkers.
And just a shout out to Random Tandem that brought us all together. And yeah, we can't wait for Random Tandem to go live again. We all is waiting for his channel. We love Random Tandem. He's a good guy.
Hopefully some point in the future we'll be able to do some collaboration work.
Definitely.
Who knows what the future could hold.
It's like when Steve Carell came back and hosted The Daily Show or not Steve Carell, but shit, what's his name? Damn. Steve Colbert.
You remember that cloud?
This is like a hard fork of the chain coin movement. We hard forked and we diversified, and getting real.
Yeah, guys, please invite your friends. I'll post the Discord link again. Anybody is welcome, like we said. And no question is a stupid question. Ask anything. We will.
I think we must treat this as a podcast. We must treat this as like a really It's not like this is the topic and we are talking about this topic now, guys. It's like if you have a thought that pops into your head, shout it out. If you want to share
that's
something.
what all these live stream bits are about. When we've got devs in, that's one thing, and when we're doing certain stuff, that's another. But when we got these like open floor events, man, yeah, just talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Within reason.
I think maybe we'll turn these sessions into like the 24-hour, and then we'll have certain episodes with devs or personalities or things like that. But
Yeah, I like that format.
These especially, you shouldn't feel like intimidated or anything like that. Literally, if you want to freaking post a meme, if you want to, tell the channel you share yourself, if you feel the need. But like, meaning being like, just I think we should just encourage casual chat and interesting thoughts. That being said, I'm listening. I'm going to go to bed, but I'm interested to hear how the rest of the conversation goes. Peace out, guys.
Information thing at the Bitcoin wallet at Bittrex disappeared. The red thing about the BIP 91.
Have they removed that now?
Yeah.
So it's not 6 confirmations anymore on Bittrex. How many confirmations are there?
I'm gonna buy some cash.
What's that?
And if anybody ever needs any kind of information on Litecoin, I'm your Litecoin source. I'm not gonna sell you Litecoin, but I'm gonna sell you on some Litecoin.
What do you think the best entry point for Litecoin will be in the next week or two?
And then in the next week, give me 45 seconds.
Because I bought Litecoin a short while ago, but I sold it off quite quickly. I wasn't sure if I was getting the best entry point. I mean, the graph looks really good the whole time, so I wasn't sure. So it'll be interesting to see what you think will be the best entry point. Obviously, it's not financial advice. It's just casual conversation.
Guys, I never provide anybody any kind of financial advice. I will, however, provide you with life advice if I've experienced it myself.
The disclaimer is on the screen, people.
What do you guys think about when he was talking about broadcasting, not the messages, but he was talking about like publishing, right?
The developer.
Yeah, about Zencash.
Before I begin, this is not a financial advice.
All right, guys. So going back to Litecoin real quick. Honestly, Litecoin right now is decoupled again from its coupling with Bitcoin when it was staying above 0.02. It's now dropped back down to about 0.015. And I expect it's going to remain sideways until August the 1st. And with this impending Bitcoin Cash, I could envision a lot of action. So honestly, I think any buy-in point right now, I've been saying it, any buy-in point under $50 is still a very good buy-in. Your $50 point is your measuring stick right now. But I think that you'll be able to, in the next, today is the 27th. So by the 28th, I see 39.50. By the 29th, I see just another little tiny downtrend. So you're probably not going to get any lower than 39.50 and possibly not below 40. It's really held on to that $40 mark. And so expect if that does happen, if the BT or BCC split is as big as it could be, I'd say by the 30th is when you'll start seeing breakouts above $45.
Did you guys get my message?
Go, Mark boy. I was just brain farting, but you go ahead, man.
I'm sorry. And probably today I'm not gonna be all day on the computer because I've been all day on the computer all day for like weeks now. I'm probably gonna hang out with my wife.
It's important to go outside occasionally.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hang out with my wife for a little bit
I was out on my motorbike for a bit yesterday. I enjoyed being out.
Yeah.
Who is hosting this on their server?
That would be me.
Okay, is that the concept that we had before? Did you just set up a server and this is going to run 24/7?
No, not yet. Yeah, I've got it
Okay.
hosting off my machine right now, but we will look into that in the future.
Good to go. Good to go.
What happens if your server goes down? Is there a backup plan for that?
Josh will be the guy that will be leaving in charge, or Hatchet will be the guy who will be leaving in charge of that kind of stuff, since he has the most experience with that kind of stuff. So, right now we'll probably do about an hour and a half, maybe, of live stream of the normal talk. But of course the Discord is always open, so people are always welcome to come in and chat. It's just
and also the Hot of the Walls forum is there too, guys.
Yeah, it's just a way for us to try and get new people in when we put these videos up, because of course they will save and let us get to see that we're normal people just chatting around normal stuff.
And honestly, guys, I want to be able to use this as for our own marketing, because so many people in my own private life that I've been pushing cryptocurrency on, they want to go and watch YouTube videos, and I've been pushing them towards, you know, in the weeks past, I've been pushing them towards, you know, people like, you know, Max and, you know, things like that. But I want to envision that we are such a valuable source of information that we should be able to use our own community videos as part of that, you know, marketing that we're using to get people into crypto in our personal lives and for them to feel comfortable.
Nobody is biased here, and it's we all have our certain expertise. So I think this is a one-stop shop for a wealth of information. There's
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
very clever guys in this group, and I've had the pleasure to spend nights with these guys and just talking to them and realizing how much knowledge they have built up over the years, which will be valuable for newcomers coming into the crypto space.
So a little bit more talk on, sorry, go ahead.
Thank you, whoever did it.
Oh, there's a question on the general chat from Mint. So can someone explain the Zencash publishing feature? I was confused about that. I understand the one-to-one encrypted message. But does anyone have any ideas what he could have meant by publishing?
I wasn't listening, but I was monitoring the chat. So I was muted.
Yeah, same here.
I did not listen to that. So sorry, man.
No worries.
It's a good question. He said he would like to come back on the show in maybe a week or so. So that's a good question to hold. And when we get him back on, you can ask him.
It's like publishing on the Block Explorer, where you can see that wallet address has like 100 BTC, and that wallet has that. And this Zencash don't publish the wallet address, the amount of it. It's all encrypted, basically. That's what I mean with private, I guess.
Yeah.
But not publishing, or by publishing, not the address and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got out of the information he gave.
Hey, Twee, what's up, Derek?
What's up, guys? It's been a while, man.
Oh, I like this voice. I miss this voice. Yay.
I'm glad I could get you over here, buddy. I'm glad
Yeah. Hey, that's my buddy Silent Hero. He came into. I sent him an invite. He's a good guy. And I was telling him because of Mark Boy about Zcash. I'm sorry, Zencash, and it was just nice and coincidental that you guys were doing that interview. So that was cool, man. I like that. Thank you. Well, yeah, it was just nice and refreshing, man. Like, I mean, just, you know.
A bunch of
yeah, wasn't that a completely different feel from where we've been sitting, Derek?
Yeah. Whoa. What's that, me? Yeah. So anyway, man, thanks for having me back, dude. I appreciate it.
It's like a reunion, guys. We're all back together. Somehow, some way, we all found at each other again.
Yeah.
Under a neutral flag this time.
So what do you guys? No FUD, no FUD. What are you guys thinking
Are
about
you
chain
thirsty?
coin now? I mean, what's that?
Literally, I need you guys to
But
talk
if
to
you have the
Price
good
right
arguments
now
about it.
Oh wait, so we're not on air or anything though, right? Or we are?
Yeah,
Yes, we are live.
Oh, we are. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
no,
let's
never
just
mind.
hold
Never
that
mind.
to
Chain coin, go, rah,
No,
rah.
no, no, no.
Oh, yes.
This is everyone's welcome, and there's no censorship here. You can speak whatever you want to speak about. There's no censorship.
As long as it's logical. I mean.
Yeah,
Don't just
no,
start
it's
being
cool.
a jerk for the sake of being a jerk.
Well, that's not me, man.
That's pretty much
Seems
the
like
only rule we've got around here. It's, you know, like everyone's free to their opinion, as long as it's in a constructive way.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Well, hey, I'm still invested, dude. I mean, I'm still hodling, dude. So.
Hey, so if one of you guys,
Not
you
through
know,
choice.
with Chaincoin and your ideas can talk to Twee, you know, after the live feed, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. I just I was just talking with my buddy Silent Hero, and then I got the invite into here, and I just thought I'd pop in real quick. Well, I was watching the video though too, the live stream, so it was just multitasking. But I'm glad to be back, man.
Yeah, man, there's gonna be some good stuff coming up soon. I'm really excited.
Cool, good. Yeah, I'd just like to have a constructive place to talk about like real coins, man, because like those other discords, you know, have just turned into like basically like pump and dump groups.
A particular coin people would like us to try and get in contact of the devs of, just hit up one of the hosts and I'll do what they can, or they'll, you know, get one of the team leaders to go do some legwork.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's kind of cool. I wish I came in a little earlier because I didn't know you guys were talking with the Zencash, because I'm reading up on it right now, and like it seems very interesting that what they're doing with the coin.
It is a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
And he wasn't only a developer. I mean, he was one of the creators of the coin.
Yeah, he's one of the founders, and he's a miner as well.
Yeah.
So he knows, you know, he's been through at least the technical aspect background of it.
That's cool.
Remember,
myself.
remember, guys, we're gonna have the PhD in crypto finance with us next week for
So
Zencash.
Did we ever find out whether or not that Wii wallet was going to be activated?
Wii wallet.
I kid, guys. I like to add a little bit of humor. Someone brought up I'm not sure if it was a serious question, but they said that they were mining with their Wii and they needed a Wii wallet.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the rest of the video, because I think I came in probably close to the end. So, did you guys catch that or whatever?
It's about, I'm looking at the time and it's about an hour and 19 minutes long, so it's a bit of a watch. But yeah, it's mainly him going on about the platform, so it's all relevant information.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I mean, he literally talked for 50 minutes straight, guys. Like, I mean, it was...
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, when you can just stand there or sit there, whatever you're doing, and talk to a bunch of faceless listeners, like, it's freaking, that rocks.
Yeah, that means he has abundant of knowledge that he wants to share with you know, unknown people of the
I
internet.
think if you can sit there and talk about something, it shows two things. You know what you're talking about, and you're passionate about what you're talking about, and those two things put together can make some really beautiful things.
Absolutely, Reaper.
Yeah.
So, one of you guys mentioned somebody mining on a Wii. Like, I was reading not too long ago. No, check this out. I was reading not too long ago that there was a guy that used an IBM Alto, I think it was. It was like a computer from the 70s, like literally from the 70s. And he was using it to mine Bitcoin with that. He's also converted a Atari 2600 and a couple other things. So it's doable. You don't get anything out of it, but I mean, it's doable.
Interesting.
I've actually got 2 Atari 2600s and, you know, a whole host of other consoles in the closet.
Oh wow, that's his mining setup.
You should take them all out and set them up and start mining away.
I'm
Th-
trying.
think of
If
think
anything,
of
make some
all
YouTube
think of
videos
all the
about it,
coins you can
right?
get.
Hey, like I said, if anything, make some YouTube videos about it, show it off, and post links on Imgur and shit, and get some extra views, and use that to buy some coins with.
Hell yeah.
Hatchet, wasn't that you that was telling us before that it was legitimately possible to have a mining operation with a bunch of PS3s?
Yeah, they don't have bad graphics cards, to be honest. None of the newer consoles though. They've got really good architecture. That's why they can run games that like modern hardcore gaming PCs will run.
Right, and I think he
with-
even said that the PS3s were actually better for mining than the PS4s were.
The
That's
cell
pretty
processor, yeah.
Something with their
The
graphics.
only reason why that is because you can't run the specific software on the PS4. The PS4 obviously has a newer generation graphics card. I was asking the same question because I've got a few PlayStations that is lying around that I would love to hook up and mine with, but I have a PS4 and a PS4 Pro, so if I can mine with them, I won't be playing games anymore.
I think you can mine with a PS4 because it has the GDDR5X. That's the only reason it's GDDR5X. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the PlayStation 3 is a lower generation. Is not the doesn't have the X behind the memory, so it's doable.
Well, theoretically, the PS3, if you could get the CPU to be able to mine, the CPU theoretically would be a lot better than any x86 or x64 processor because PS3 was PowerPoint computing.
Yeah.
It's PPC architecture. Like, if you want a
There he
GPU
is.
mine, then yeah. Then the PS4 would probably be better. But if you could magically somehow get Yellow Dog and get some sort of CPU miner to run on a PS3, the CPU miner on a PS3 would be better. But that would take a hell of a lot of work.
Dude, you guys are seriously some of the smartest guys in the world. Like,
Thanks, man.
tap your own shoulders.
Thank you.
Just 1 second. I have to go back inside, back into work. I wanted to comment to Frosty about what he just posted. It's true that the mining rigs use 5 to 10 of the better GPUs or CPUs or whatever. But as of right now, we can't get a hold of those. Like everything is sold out, So maybe stringing a bunch of $50 PS3s together would be better, right?
I was actually thinking about doing that the other day, just shits and giggles.
Why not, right?
I mean, it's either collecting dust or collecting coins.
All right,
No
I'll talk to you
doubt.
guys in another, looks like maybe 20 minutes, 30. I'll see you.
Thanks, man.
See you later, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, if you could get some of the old PS3s that had the old firmware that let you put, I think it was like Yellow Dog Linux, then maybe. But anything that's got like, I think it's firmware 3.55, anything above that, which is like 3 years old, well, I think more than that, like 5 years old now. Anything above that firmware, you can't upgrade, or you can't put Linux or anything on it very easily.
It'd be cool if somebody makes a how-to video of how to set up a PS3 and releases the software open source that anybody can work on it and download it. That would be great.
You
Well,
know,
I've got
that
a
could be an angle for a live show one day too, guys.
Well, I've
Yeah,
got a
that-
PS3 that's installed and runs on Yellow Dog now. I can't get it to do much. I can get it to load a browser. I can't get a working Java plugin to fucking work for the browser. So that's a bit frustrating. But yeah, it runs Linux. It boots to a desktop. I can open a text pad and play solitaire on a PS3.
I think that will bring balance in the gaming industry, so all the miners don't buy up all the graphics cards, so they'll start buying some PS3s or second-hand PS3s. And that's some...
Next thing you know, shortage in PS3.
I could go with that. I got 50 odd PS3s I've got in the loft that I still haven't repaired.
They find out to mine with PS3, they're gonna try to move to PS4s. Maybe shortage in PS4 as well.
So like Xbox gets no love. You can't do anything with an Xbox.
Who plays with Xboxes?
Yeah, I do.
This guy right here.
Yeah, I do too.
I bought an Xbox when Halo came out, and
Oh yeah, same here.
I beat Halo on all 3 levels like in about 14, 15 hours straight of playing, and I got that was before Xbox even came out with a smaller controller, so it was like those big fucking spaceship controllers, and I just couldn't hang.
You're breaking up.
Oh, sheet. Essentially, I was just saying that I bought an Xbox when Halo came out, and I beat Halo on all 3 levels in like 18 hours, and then I got rid of my Xbox and never played it again, and just kept the Sony.
I just had like
platforms.
like a community over there on Xbox with like people to play, and then I went over to PlayStation, and it was just like, I don't know, I just didn't. All my friends were over at Xbox.
See,
so
I feel
was
the
like,
opposite. Like I was on the original like PlayStation 2 online community, and all of those clans that I was a part of, followed me over onto the PlayStation 3 platform and the PlayStation 4 platform, even though now you have to pay to play on Sony, but that's the only reason why I stayed on Sony was because you didn't have to pay to play online.
Yeah. Now you do.
Right, yeah. And now I'm not a gamer anymore because I'm 40 and my brain can't keep up with the graphics that are happening on my 60-inch widescreen.
Yeah, I noticed for me, like when I was in the shooters, like the bigger my screen was, like the worse I would do, man. Because I was a boss at like Modern Warfare, the original one. Like seriously.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember like SOCOM and SOCOM 1,
Yeah.
SOCOM 2, SOCOM 3. But, I was like huge on the original SOCOM boards. Like I got in the top 100 on whatever the Singapore international server was, which was like the hugest one. And that was back in the day when you could like glitch and get into the actual into the game and glitch around and fucking kill people from inside of the build. And and that's kind of what I did for like a year and a half. I was an active duty Marine then, so like
you're a glitcher.
I was a glitch sniper. Like we would go in and kill glitchers.
Oh, nice.
And then as soon as like Black Ops came out, like there was just so much fucking action that was happening on the screen. I'd rather be in real war than like a fucking war on the screen because my brain just can't handle. My eyes couldn't process everything that fast. It sucks getting old, guys. Don't turn 35 plus. Your gaming days will be over.
Shit. I'm getting close.
Fucking chalk it up, bro. You need to suck everything out of it that you can right now, because at one point it's gonna become not even fun anymore. Like, I fucking used to be a gamer. Like I can't even imagine myself as a gamer anymore.
Yeah, I drifted away from it, man. I used to just like game, and I especially loved like zombies, Call of Duty zombies.
Oh yeah, dude.
Doing all those Easter eggs and stuff, man.
But yeah, I used to be like a big PC gamer too, like Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3.
Yeah,
and like, that shit was so fun back in the day, like going on those like cow runs. Oh,
Fallout. I loved Fallout. Fallout 3 was probably like my favorite game.
Have you tried Fallout 4?
I did, but I didn't like that they didn't have like the karma and stuff, man. Like I like playing through is good and then playing through is bad. Like, you could like go and bomb that town that was right near where you started in Fallout 3, and you could just like drop your karma like really quick and just kind of, roll different storylines. I didn't find that in Fallout 4, man. And New Vegas was really hard to be bad too, because you would get like good karma for doing everything. So even though you like could kill people and steal and get your karma down really low, like you'll always be rewarded with karma. So it's like, yeah, it's weird, man. That's why I like Fallout 3, because you could be bad.
Oh,
Or like Mass Effect too, or like what was it? Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2. 2 is good.
Yeah, my face was just like glowing red, like scarred up. Like I was like, did everything bad.
Well, speaking of gamers, is it okay? I made a Discord for crypto people, miners, and everything, and gamers. So, is this one of them? If not, if you guys okay if I put my
I still can't hear
Discord down?
anything.
We can hear you, and that's fine. Yeah, dude, that's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to the community, dude. I'm so from randoms, but I just watched the people just drop off. But you guys were sending me I just got busy, man, and there wasn't like much to talk about. I was kind of just like, what the fuck?
I think a lot of us got burnt by CHC coins.
Yeah. I just needed to take a breather.
Yeah.
But I got to go back and do some work. I'll check in with you guys later. Thanks for having me back, and we'll talk to you soon.
It's nice to hear from you, man. We'll see you soon, bro.
Okay, take care, guys. See you, man. Bye.
Yeah.
See, all coming together is a beautiful thing.
Panic cell. Panic soul.
It's dumping. Don't panic.
What's that?
Oh no, nothing. I was just quoting somebody. Don't
Yeah,
panic.
guys, I'm back.
He's back.
Normally, when you
I'm
tell
back.
people to not panic, that's when they panic. So.
Right.
Don't panic. Shit.
Promoting some FOMO. Guys, I'm so sick of all these pump and dump groups. It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
They're getting bigger and bigger every day.
Crazy.
Crave dropped below 100,000.
That immediately dropped. As soon as that live video was on, it dropped.
Yo, Partesh, we were talking about that coin yesterday. It was down. Today it's up.
yeah, I know. I did. I've
Got
been
'em.
buying.
Is
I've
there
been
a
buying it
FOMO
up.
coin?
I'm sorry, what?
Kia?
I said, is there a FOMO coin out?
That's
Oh,
actually a good idea.
Yeah, the FOMO coin.
Usually I've noticed, like, if people say stuff, like, them stupid coins start showing up, like there's a HODL coin. So soon there should be a FOMO coin.
Probably somebody will start a ICO for that. Have you guys heard of that useless Ethereum token?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's useless.
And that coin went up to like $25, and the guy was just he took a humorous approach. He took a chance, and it actually worked.
Up to $25.
Yes, but it immediately dropped back down. But when it launched on exchange, it dropped down. It was there. It was like obviously a joke, and whales playing games and people with money playing games, and it went up to $25. But on the website, it was so funny. I think we'll still be able to find it. I'll post a link. The guy basically tells you guys, I'm basically going to take your money and buy TVs. And people still bought into that ICOs. Crazy, man.
His ICO made $65,000 right at, and it said underneath it, it had a measurement in how many TVs it could buy, which was 163 or something like that. I'm like, wow. He's like, hey, at least you know with this coin, I'm not lying to you. It's only
guys,
got one way to go, and that's up, because it was at fucking 1 Satoshi.
And it was brilliant, guys. And his white paper looks so much better than than half of these white papers that hit the IO market, man, or the ICO market.
I'm posting the link for you guys in the Discord if anybody wants to check it out.
But I
I
mean,
should
it's
do
people like him is the reason we have 900 coins.
Jeez.
I mean, it's so easy to set one up and just be like, "Hey, look, you should buy this." And I mean, while it may be extremely useless, all these coins are extremely useless, but at the same time, it's investment opportunities to people. It doesn't even matter if the coin's going to be worth anything to actually use on the open market. It's
Yeah.
like a penny stock that somebody is just saying, "Hey, look, this company doesn't really exist, but we're going to go ahead and put it out there anyway." And then
But the
people
cool,
buy into it because, money and to the moon.
Money
but
to the moon. I like it.
the cool thing is, I think out of all these useless ones, there will be ones that are actually good purposes and serve stuff. I don't want to like endorse or like spam or promote stuff on here, but I would like to tell you guys a project that I'm involved in. It's called the Ethereum Movie Project. So the Ethereum Movie Project is a ICO that was set up. As a filmmaker, and it's very hard to get funding. That's basically one of the hardest tasks for any filmmaker. So these guys came together and set up an ICO. So if you have these tokens, you are basically a stakeholder in this film financing company. So what they will do is all the token holders will once a year vote which film they think must be made, and that film will be funded. And then 85% of that profits from the films goes back into the coin's market cap. So their value are actually growing. So which is a cool concept, I think. I'll post a link for you guys if you want to check it out.
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
Something that I've been kind of wondering recently, I'm fairly new to the crypto world, probably about 2 months around about. I'm wondering how places like Steemit and the new library coin and all that stuff, how are they using the blockchain to post videos and blogs and things like that? How does that really work in a simplified version? You don't have to go into detail.
Are you referring to the one like to the library? Have you checked out library before?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. How would that actually work? A
You,
decentralized video
you see,
platform.
you see
I
the
mean,
problem with
are
the
the videos posted
filmmaker.
by everybody?
Yeah, and apparently people will be able to trade content and media, which is a big industry. If you can buy content that you can resell to broadcasters and those stuff, you'll make good money. So it's a nice job creation that I think they are setting in motion. And the thing is about filmmakers, at the end of the day, they always get snubbed by the suits, the people running the show. So what makes decentralization cool for filmmakers is they know exactly how many people buy their films and what's going on, because there's no transparency in the film industry and in because how do you really know what figures they give you? That's the truth. You don't have access to their service. It's centralized, they own it, but a decentralization is just cool because everybody can check and verify that stuff.
Yeah, my question was just how were they doing it on the blockchain with the
I'm not
video?
sure, man. I'm not very good with coding and that tech stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm sure Terry can advise, and the other guys, they are semi of blockchain experts.
Alan in here. He's has a valuable source of information.
You know who can advise you is Cliff on crypto. That guy is also a programmer and that stuff.
And
He's probably the best guy. You must check him. He's in our Discord. Just add him as a friend or send him a PM. I'm sure that guy will advise you. He knows his shit.
Is that is hung down? Is that a suggestion to maybe do some DD on F?
That can be obviously good, man.
Huddle.
Yeah.
It's kind of turning into a derogatory term.
Yeah.
Guys, if you are all on Steemit, you guys are welcome to post your Steemit addresses in the chat so everybody can follow everybody and upvote and help each other out. And there's some cool, interesting articles on Steemit as well. If you guys ever see interesting stuff, please share it.
Yeah, I'm going on a month and a half without a proper invite from Steemit, and I don't have any other ways to sign up for it. So
I think it's getting crowded there, but they're slowly but surely working through it.
Hey guys, I just created a Steam text channel, so we don't get things lost in the sauce.
Oh, wait, that's a good idea.
Go to your Steam or go to the Steam text channel in here and drop your Steam links. Any kind of Steam links that you recommend, for people to follow that you're following. Use that channel there to keep that Steam kind of centralized there, so we don't have to go searching through general text. And I also suggest everyone here that hasn't already followed everyone else here, you should go ahead and hit that follow button.
And also come back if you guys are here tomorrow or whatever when Alan Knight is around. Guy's a Steemit genius, and he's got all these tricks and tips that can help you set up your Steemit account real quick and get noticed more and all that stuff.
Yeah, he sent me a bunch of really good information that I'm going to go ahead and drop into that Steemit text channel now. And like just some of the analytics behind it, the charts behind it, like the best times to post. I mean, the guy's got so many great ideas about Steemit, and he hasn't even really been in it for too long, and he's already making waves.
The first time he re-steamed me, I got like $100 upvote twice by a whale.
Yeah,
so
Danny, he told me about that. That's so awesome.
Crazy shit. It was crazy shit, man. And
he really just told me the simplest thing is that you literally just have to comment on people and put a little bit of heart into your post. Don't just drop them some bullshit,
Yeah, because a lot of people are on it now and trying their best and putting shit out there. But if you just take a time and follow a niche, there's apparently a lot of niches that's not been serviced on Steemit yet. So there's so many ways that people can make money and earn extra money on the internet.
Yeah, one thing that he brought to my attention, guys, not shilling Steemit because I don't make any kind of moves in Steemit at all, although I really do believe in the platform. But he said, in comparison, the largest whales in Steam with followers only have like 13,000 followers. Compare that to Twitter, where they're in the hundreds of millions. So if you can find your mark, you can really find your mark really easily in there. And if you think that it's something that you can provide has probably already been covered, think again. It probably hasn't been. So just check the space out. And I mean, I've explored the shit out of it, and I really sorry for the language, but I've really explored it, and I don't feel like that I've had the time to produce any content or curate any content in there. But I mean, just using it as a source of information for yourself, guys, is like, just as good as finding information on YouTube or better,
And it's curated for you.
Exactly.
Steemit is a good platform. I like it.
Well, I got a penny. Not that that's anything, but I got a penny for replying to somebody. She put a Durango Easter lily up, and she didn't know what kind of flower it was. And I'm a gardener, and I went and I found my Durango lily, the packaging it came in, and I replied back to her, and she upvoted me.
And that's amazing. And did it benefit you? Did you get better whales upvoting you and higher profiles?
And it's still beta too, guys. So it's not even like, it's still in the test mode. You're part of the test mode.
What will be epic is when they will be able to host videos that you can upload directly to their channel and not to YouTube and embed that link.
Yeah, that's gonna be the game changer with
that's gonna be a good business move.
Holy cow, true.
And imagine if you could be someone that provides that content, server space for them, or whatever it is in the blockchain. If you're a code writer, they're always, all of these companies are all looking for help along the way, so explore the depths of your own minds, guys. And
true.
What were you saying, Kia?
I was saying no, she didn't. I mean, she wasn't a power player or anything like that. Just a gardener that didn't know what the particular genus and whatever of the flower she had, and it was my pleasure to help her because
You
I
could be
am
the green
pretty
thumb
good.
of steaming.
Yeah, you two are the Jill of all trades.
Yeah, I know it's pretty bad though.
Use it to your advantage.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. It's like, okay, I'm sure y'all don't know. I am a hair color restoration pro. I when I graduated high school in '95, I was getting ready to go off to Clairol School to do hair color, and
I
that's all
graduated
I
in
did.
'95. I graduated in '95. What?
Yeah, I'm 40, and I had my cosmetology license then before I graduated, and it's like, I do so many things. It's hard to pick out one and say I'm good at it because I have to be good at everything I do. Because
Find your spot. You've got your spot everywhere. You've been priming yourself your whole life to find your spot in this world, in this crypto world.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit, the Marine Corps taught me how to be a hodler, honestly, because we don't throw shit away in the Marine Corps.
That's that. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something funny, right? I found a grant with Department of Energy. I got a $5,000 AC unit on the inside and outside. I got both units replaced, and I got R30 up in the ceiling. So I got a grant with them. And when they took my old unit out, I said I need my the little rat cage. What do you call it? A hamster wheel, the blower. And I had it outside. I was gonna make a fly fan over my door because, like, I'm in Florida. So I just kept it, and my friend, her AC went down. Now you know how much those blower fans are, and they don't make them anymore, and you can't repair them because it's it's a R20 or something system. They won't do it no more. So I have mine, and she said, "Kia, what do I do? It's 20 years old." I said, "You can come get mine because I have it." So I saved my friend like $2,000 with this damn blower fan I just kept. Yeah, my parents are in the military. No, I don't throw nothing away either.
Fair play.
What time is it in the UK, DK and Hatches? What you guys up to? You guys are quiet. We miss you.
I'm here, man. Just making sure the screens are rotating nicely and making sure our stuff's posted up on YouTube. Which brings me to the point: if you like what you're seeing and doing right now, guys, go to our page and sub and like, please. Upvote the video. Get more people interested with more likes we got.
Yeah, this community has been amazing this last couple of days. The amount of information that gets shared. I just like to thank everybody, you guys. Thank you, really. You're taking your time and giving so much input.
Yeah, it's been good. Good conversation all through.
Yeah, can't argue, man. Can't argue.
You guys have no idea how much it means to me that you all were looking for me and happy to see me come as the most greenest member here. I really appreciate all the love and support and info y'all freely share.
That's what life is all about. People need to look out for each other, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not free. We're all signing our check somewhere,
Yeah.
Whether you pray to your gods, whatever it is it may be, we're all signing some kind of checks, cash and checks.
Yeah. So
What
what's your guys'?
What do you mean? Elaborate, please.
No, I just mean it's not free. We're all paying our debts to something. And I mean, yeah, it's free in the sense of no one in here is saying, hey,
here's my wallet. Why don't you send cash or send coins to my wallet? And I don't know if anyone's doing that or not. If they are, more power to them. I don't do that.
Here's my wallet.
No, I'll never do that.
I would totally enjoy it if everybody donated to me. I'm really broke and poor. See, there. Now you can't say nobody's done it.
I'm broken, Paul. I take money.
I take gay coin.
Yeah,
I bet you do.
That's
Gay
it.
coin.
It went up today, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm buying it. You guys you guys think I'm kidding? Like I'm not.
Bitcoin.
I'm slowly buying
Gay
it.
coin, man.
So many jokes.
Gay
all the
coin.
time.
Oh, it's really because Partesh has been pushing that. We really found out what Partesh looks like when he started promoting that.
You've been pushing that, has
Bitcoin
he? You've been
meme.
pushing that, has
He's been pushing it hard.
he?
Oh god, it's gonna kill me, isn't it?
No, you're good, man.
Now I have. A
I want
question.
you and
So-
you and you and you and you and you and you to all hodl this gay coin with me.
Have you
what
guys seen
happens
that?
when-
Sorry, go ahead, man.
I said, what happens when y'all's wives go in your browser and they keep pulling up this gay coin thing?
My wife will write a statement about it. Because
cryptocurrency turned my husband.
she's kind of finding her mark and steam it by having an outside view of how she sees cryptocurrency, because she's 100% uninvolved. She doesn't care how much money of my retirement money that I put into it. She doesn't care how much money of her money that she brings to the table into it. She's 100% supportive of my moves, because she knows I'm very calculated. And it took me 3 months of just watching the space before I even, well, I don't want to say 3 months, because I've known about Bitcoin since 2009, 2010. Or 2011. 2011 is when it was. But I mean, I didn't actually buy anything until I started watching the markets for 3 months and just doing TA and learning how to do TA also. I don't come from, I've always traded, not always, but I've got, a pretty decent portfolio on E-Trades. But that's not really, I don't do anything with that. I just put money there, and I see money grow or money leave my account, and this right here is actually you being your own broker, you being your own banker, you having full autonomy of your funds and shit, man. Like my wife is just, she's found her space and just writing about, what she hears me talking to you guys about,
That's well put, man.
My wife just feels that I have a screen in my face too often nowadays.
Yeah, it's for the future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she says so
absolutely.
is our marriage.
Yeah, she's like, why are you always upstairs looking at the computer? What are you doing? I'm like, fuck, setting up her future, girl.
Looking at gay coin? You looking at gay coin?
Baby, I'm pumping gay coin hard, baby. I'm
hardly.
My wife came back to my office, and she was all happy and bouncing and stuff, and I was just staring at the screen with my headset on, and I just looked over at her, and I saw her do the, oh, you're doing that. I was like, what, baby? Look. And she's like, I don't care. I'm like, no, look, I just, made $125 right here. She's like, whoa, you made that much? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought you were just like, you were talking about like making $2 to $5 on things and being mad all the time. Like, I didn't know you were actually making like things like that. I'm like, yeah, well, it's like stocks basically for me anyway. And she's like, oh, well, make us rich and then carry on.
Dude, just like that, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I didn't say anything until I turned $500 into $5,000. And she was like, oh, it's like that? And I was like, yeah, it's like that. And she's like, oh, okay.
Shit, where can I find one of you like that?
Green light. And so, but still, it's a scary place. And everyone who is under 3 months old in the crypto space, haven't really experienced anything like what's coming up on August the 1st. And, so they could be completely oblivious to it, which is probably in their best interest. It's probably in your best interest to either not be involved right before August 1st and then get involved right after August 1st, or or also, the
What
other
is your
side of that
plans
coin.
coming forward? I moved most of my coins to alt coins like Litecoin and some other big ones, and
Yes,
shares.
I did
And
that. Go ahead.
I diversified my coins, but just to be safe, man, because you never know. Just keep a little bit in all the accounts.
Right. When I first got into cryptocurrency, of course, 99.9999% of people who first get into cryptocurrency buy Bitcoin, whether it's $5 a Bitcoin or $500 a Bitcoin. And so I still am a, Bitcoin. I'm not a maximalist by no means at all, but up until the drama that I'd started, learning behind cryptocurrency and all these impending hard forks and soft forks, and you really have to force yourself to jump head first into learning all of this shit, or you find yourself you really find yourself a detriment to your own self, because like if you're not learning what BIP 91 is, what SegWit 2 means, and things like that, you're doing yourself a disservice to the longevity of your time in the crypto space. But me, I've been bringing my Bitcoin down to about 5%. When I first got involved with Chaincoin, I was still about 25% Bitcoin. But this last little drop, and with the Bitcoin Cash dilemma, part of me wants to have free coins, and whether or not those coins end up being anything or not, if you hold them long enough, you'll find out which one is going to take off. If you held Ether and Ethereum Classic for 2 years, you know which one it was, and I'd say 50% of the people that I came across in the Ether community were still ETC hodlers, just because, and so I don't know. I don't care about the whole drama behind Bitcoin. I care more about which one's going to be better for the space, or both of them could be better for the space, or whatever happens. So I'm still believing in Litecoin, and me, double, tripling, quadrupling my position in Litecoin and the impending split. And so I'm hodling Litecoin right now, and I also like that I've been able to move Litecoin pretty, effortlessly throughout my entire time in the crypto space. I'm about 4 months old in the crypto space, and Litecoin has always just been the only coin that I've never had like that empty stomach feeling when it hasn't hit an exchange or hitting your wallet because of congestion on the network or whatever. Where after the Ether crash and the flash crash on GDAX, like, oh my God, I was still really super new, not super new, but that was 2 months into my time, and that was my first like death spiral in crypto, and I had no idea what to do with myself in it other than to hodl. And I kind of hodled too long with I kind of hodled too long with Ether, with maximizing my profits, but I learned for the next time. And I've learned more now with Chaincoin also, and these small masternode volume or small volume masternode coins. So chalk up your small losses as big wins, along your stepping stones. But I'm trying to. I think that I'll, going back directly to your question, I'm moving everything mostly to Litecoin, and Bitcoin resistant. I mean, we've been conned. I don't want to say conned into, but because we're live on YouTube, so I don't feel that anything is a con. But Chaincoin's not so Bitcoin resistant as once thought, and I have felt really good about my time in the space with Litecoin. I don't really like seeing my portfolio drop thousands of dollars every day, or rise thousands of dollars every day. I mean, who doesn't like seeing them rise thousands of dollars? But when you see those thousands of dollar drops just because the space is dropping, that also starts helping you along the ride in the space. When you see how the weekends are always the big drops on Fridays, typically the big rises on Sunday, Mondays. It's cyclical, guys. That's at least in my short time. There's a lot of guys in here that have been here a lot longer than me, and they can see a lot more of that cyclical pattern, just completely repeating itself.
Yeah, when everyone panics on Friday, like I like to use it as an opportunity of buying stuff cheap, wait for Monday.
That's what I've learned. Friday is though, instead of Bloody Friday for me, I call it Flea Market Friday. That's
and
when
guys, hang around, be patient. Keep your ammo ready for when shit goes south and you can buy shit for cheap.
Right.
So yeah, someone made 72 cents profit on Gaycoin today. I like to hear.
Winning.
Not as good as 69-cent profit.
You guys keep bringing that coin up. Is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah. Like people are making money from it. Oh, I'm not gay, not at all.
This is Partesh's confession.
Dude, just kidding, man. No ridicule. We don't care, man. It's anybody's.
Bro, if you were gay, I would love you the same, buddy.
Well,
Anybody that's listening to my voice.
I appreciate that, even though I'm not. I'm open to it, but yeah, seriously. On a side note, gay coins.
So guys, what he's saying is he's open to it. I'm kidding.
It's not your fault they named that coin that name, so man, don't feel bad. It's hustling.
I don't
do what you have to do.
I don't want to get into this at all, but me as a retired Marine, I've been bombarded with my former troops and my family members about like the recent Trump banning of transgenders in the military, and so like I can see where Patesh is getting bombarded with these gay coins. Sorry for using that as my analogy. I had to really reach there for that one, but
no.
I love you guys.
Yeah, if you guys can do us a favor and like our stream, that would be the best.
And share it on your Facebook page.
Oh, we're on YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
Share it among your...
Yes.
Write a statement about it. Write a statement about your experience while you're watching the new Crypto Talk.
And come and post it in our Steam channel, guys. It's open for everybody to come and put their Steam and stuff, interesting stuff up there. It's for everyone. This community is for everyone.
So guys, now that you know how I feel about what I'm doing with Bitcoin, some of you larger Bitcoin players, or not even larger Bitcoin players, but longer term Bitcoin players, how are you guys seeing your time in the space right now?
I just keep my mines running. I've moved most of my currencies. I diversified. Just riding it the wave out and just be patient and see what's happening and act closer to the time.
Just basically trying to save some BTC, make some smart day trades here and there, make a bit of extra crypto on the side. Just hope that the stuff that's invested in just kind of picks up, really.
How do you guys feel about your wallets and what the impending split does for whatever your personal wallet is?
So Slushpool is fine. Everything I've checked with them, all my stuff there is fine. And the wallet we use in South Africa, Luno, they are very good, and they have facilitated for all the scenarios. And yeah, so I don't keep a lot in my wallets online, but the only ones I keep on there is for trading, and I always convert it to Litecoin or Dogecoin.
Danny, how long have you been mining Bitcoin for?
I started in Bitcoin in 2010, and I started mining in 2014.
Oh, wow, that's a substantial amount of time. So you've pretty much seen it all also.
Yeah, but my strategy always was just hodl.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic, really, I mean, you're in this, I feel like that everyone is in it or should be in it to increase their own position for their future, you know, securing your future, whether it be, you know, financially or just to be an independent person with their own, you know, flows of or flows of funds, I guess you could say. You know, so I just always thought when I came into it that hodl, when I first saw hodl, guys, I thought it was brilliant. I mean, that's just so brilliant. I mean, I didn't even have to look up what the acronym meant, and I mean, it's just like hit me. I saw it on Reddit like within, you know, the first probably 2 or 3 days that I was, you know, doing my due diligence, and you know, just learning these terms and where they come from and how they're just accidental coincidences. You know, those things that's gold. That's golden.
Wait, you're telling me that huddle isn't the like peh and any other word that's just misspelled by the internet community?
No, everything that I read that it was on a Bitcoin forum chat and it was someone just misspelled hold, and it just like the Bitcoiners do, they fucking run with those memes like it's you know,
well,
the next
that's
best
what
thing.
I was asking. You said it was an acronym, so I was like, oh, it has more meaning than just that. I mean, I've been jokingly saying like, you know, hold on and don't let go or some shit like that. Hold on.
Hold on for dear
no,
life.
yeah, they literally attached "hold on for dear life" to it, you know, and that's just brilliant. That's whoever created that, like that Reddit post, like they could have fucking done a Steam post on that and probably made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just because they were the creator of the hodl movement.
Hodl. But yeah.
But yeah, I've never day traded. I'm not that good with that, but I've started this week, and a lot of guys have helped me and showed me the ropes and shit that helped me a lot. It's fun, and I like doing it.
Yeah, I agree with what Frosty was saying earlier. Go ahead. Sorry, Decap.
I had to say that I was a trader on Ameritrade. I did penny stocks before coming over to crypto, and it is a lot more difficult on here than it is on even penny stocks. So if you guys can learn how to trade on cryptos, like some of the even Cryptopia. Cryptopia is one of the more shady ones. I mean, not shady as in you shouldn't do it, but shady as in, you know, there's so many pump and dump schemes and things like that going on that if you can learn how to deal with all this, how to learn how to deal with whales, pump and dumps, false information that causes, you know, basically pump and dumps, things like that, then you can go over into the real trading world in the real marketplace and do very well.
And on the flip side of that, I would like to say that if you do well enough, you wouldn't want to do that. You would just want to stay and completely promote the crypto space, you know, because good traders are really good. Good traders are really good for the ecosystem, you know, like.
I do believe that there's more money to be made in the real world open market.
I mean, right now there is, but not in say 15, 20 years. And if you're the Warren Buffett of crypto in 20 years, you know, you've got to think of more than I can just tell you that I have been trading. I've been trading on the stock exchange for 10 years, and I've never done anything better than like 5 or 6%. And true, it is definitely a lot harder to time the markets over here and predict
the markets over here. Like the swings, like the 4,000% increases, are those things that if you make the right risky move, you can literally become a millionaire in one trade, and off of say $25,000. But sorry, I'm walking the dog, so I've got a little bit of I'm winded now.
That's good, man. But interesting times, man. I'm just happy to be in this space at this time and witnessing what's going on and what's going to come of all this stuff.
Even if I never made another dollar in cryptocurrency, I would appreciate what I have learned about life during my time within it. And it really does. I mean, I'm really up for, I'm Switzerland when it comes to most social and financial, politically situations. But cryptocurrency has really, kind of promoted my ideals of, that utopia of just having the autonomy of moving your own currencies around without having to worry about a bank. And mine mostly is because I don't travel the world as often as I used to, but I used to travel outside of the United States within, and not during my Marine Corps years, but since I've been a civilian, outside of the last year, a year and a half, I've went out of the country at least 6 times a year. And every single time that I've ever left the country, my bank has been notified prior to my departure. My bank has been notified upon my arrival, and I still had my funds locked up and suspended. And one time, well, shit, more than once, but I can remember specifically a time where I had to wait, and this was back in like 2007, but I had to wait like 48 hours in the Dominican Republic to regain access to my funds. And I luckily had $150 in greenbacks. And I had to live off of that on vacation for, a little over 2 days. And so amplify that or multiply that. If that happens to me, I mean, it probably happens to at least 65, 70% of the population. And shit, this leads me to believe that in the future, I don't have to worry about things like that. I actually can travel freely, and I don't have to be, your financial institution tracks you. I mean, they track your every step. Like every single place you swipe your card, there's a digital record of where you've been, and if you believe in Big Brother, if you believe in tin caps and you don't like being tracked like that, shit, cryptocurrency is the spot. And I'm not telling you to launder your money, guys, anything like that. I need to make that a disclaimer. Don't launder your money. Pay your taxes. Do the things the right way. Don't be a beacon, because when you start like trying to stand out, you get rich and your ego starts standing out. Like that's when you get popped, and that's when the bad things happen to you. That's when the SEC is looking for you. That's when Uncle Sam wants his money. So exactly, karma. Like I tried to push good karma. I've spread enough bad karma as an active duty Marine that has been in Iraq and Afghanistan and Kosovo, and that wasn't because I wanted to. So shit, I tried to do what I can now to redeem my carbon footprint, if that's what you can relate it to.
That's well put, man.
Hey, Frosty asked me if there's any black vans, and if you could see me right now, I actually just started looking over both shoulders, and luckily not, but the helicopters up here and the drones are probably watching me. I'm not a big enough player yet. And plus, I served my country, so I can always, just say I was naive.
DK, are you still with us?
Yeah, sort of.
Another cool idea too would be to try and get some like hard wallet companies to come on.
Yeah, I've been waiting for 2.5 months
man.
for my Ledger Nano S to get here, and like, I have never really been excited about things coming to me, and I've been fucking excited as shit about this thing coming, and I have absolutely no
Fuck yeah.
idea how it works other than the YouTube videos that I've seen, so. But yeah, that would be awesome if we could have some
sure, man.
representatives, that. I think just having a dev on what is this, night 2, 3, 4 for you guys live streaming?
3, 4, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like having the creator or founder, one of the founders of Zencash, taking us seriously is bravo to you guys for putting it together. Bravo for you guys for managing the Discord. Bravo to you guys for stepping up when you saw everything unraveling. Like, you guys have sparked a whole new, interest for me, and it takes a whole lot to get V-Sky like happy about things, and I'm happy to be a part of the environment that you guys have created.
Well, with everything going on, we just wanted a neutral spot where everyone can come, hang out, talk, just general crypto, not one particular thing or another, just general.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what we all felt like we were getting into at first, and just the overrunning of trolls and feeding into trolls and all that good stuff. And think about that, I'm the first person to say troll on the live stream tonight, and it's been a couple of hours, and that's freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and skip on past trolls. But kudos to the management team here, guys. Kudos to the team leaders. Kudos to the hosts. Kudos to all the listeners.
Yeah, kudos to everyone.
Yeah, thanks to everyone. Everyone is a cog in the wheel.
Yeah, man,
Thank
just
you, guys.
using schools to put something together for the people, man. Feel like the people need a voice at the moment.
Do we have a live stat on YouTube viewers right now?
9, I think. Might have changed.
9 of us listening to ourselves right now.
There's a lot of people in the Discord as well, man.
But the Zencash with the dev videos already had, when I last checked, something like 143 views or 134 views.
Awesome.
So
that's fantastic, guys.
It's making its way around, like.
And any other Discords that you guys are members of that allow you to drop open Discord links into, go ahead and drop this Discord into. I've got a couple of other Ethereum Discords that I participate in, since like the first day that I was in crypto, and a bunch of those guys have probably enjoyed listening to the way that our flow happens over here. But I just wanted to ask permission from those of you that created this.
Yeah, that's fine. The more the merrier, as long as people, like I said, don't just take advantage of each other, just be nice.
Right, absolutely. I would never invite anybody like that anyway, because I just don't appreciate people like that in my real life. So I really don't want them around me on the internet.
Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the live feed for this evening. Because we've been going for a little over 3 hours in total, I believe.
All right.
But people are welcome to stay on the Discord. I still see there's just a lot of people in the Discord. The Discord runs 24/7, so guys, you can hop on here any time of the day and just come and hang out.
Yeah, there's always people knocking around. Most of us are always here at some point or another. Always happy to.
And also, guys, take the opportunity to send friends requests to people that you recognize on the Discord channel, so that way, in the event that anything ever happens again, you have a lot easier link to each other. And Twitter. We should probably go ahead and make a Twitter text channel also. so we can drop Twitters, keep
If there's
everything
any
pretty
volunteers that
centralized.
like to help out with social media, please, man, message one of the hosts or the team leaders. That would be cool.
Yeah. Remember to leave comments
All right,
on the
Reaper,
videos.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
No worries, thank you very much. Right.
Yeah, man.
That's the stream going down for the night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.